goes, steps inside, beats a couple of players, and he will go over for an Amana Bank try.
හොඳම තීරණය ගන්න.
Swisstech Aquashield 2K waterproofer. Seal කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
St. Peter's College will be desperate to get their hands on the Dialog Schools Rugby knockout competition as they take on Thurstan College
in the top division in the schools segment. Again, however, we would be really grateful if we do have the referees' communications on the broadcast as well, Romario. That's something that we can work on as Thurstan College kicks off.
Papare with the first kickoff in this game.
Pressure on Thurstan, a 5-meter scrum. The number 8 for St. Peter's, Pereira, will be licking his fingers.
Dinsara feeds a scrum to the short side. They go. Dinsara gives it out, and here's the first try for St. Peter's College.
And when you give opportunities for a team like St. Peter's, 5 meters out,
they go
8, 9, ideally 14, but 11 comes in, touches down in the corner, first Amana try. Patriots now with an opportunity.
Through the hands they go, inside their own 22. Vishenka thinks better off and puts boot to ball. Good chase coming in, and the ball has been left behind. Now here goes the St. Peter's College centre. That's in the number 13 jumper, Netshan, and he rounds it off under the post for the second Amana Bank try. Of course they go.
Almost coast to coast. Mantusha, the moment he collected it, he's looked in front. So there was absolutely no one in front of him. Too much of work to do for the sweeping fullback of Thurstan.
News from CRNFC is that Kingswood are in the lead, a slender 5-point lead with about 10 minutes past there as well.
This is sucking the Detroit defense. They will want to make sure that they get a score, and that getting a score here, Romario, is going to be absolutely important for the Thurstanites to keep the game alive. You can't let Peters run away with it, isolated, pouncing on that ball were the Peterites. But referee Tarindu says you need to release in order for you to have a go at...
In the number 15 jumper for Thurstan College, makes no mistake. Now Dinsara takes a quick tap. Forwards getting in the way, but he sends it out wide. Centre, step in 1, step in 2, beating a couple of players. He goes through for an Amana Bank try.
The Patriot centre, Aditya, deciding that he'll straighten things up, but then after he broke the second tackle, decided I'll go all the way.
In a red hot form, just as I say that, one player just leaves the ball behind. Senuth back to the line. Here's the try scorer, gives it out to his outside centre. Goes, steps inside, beats a couple of players, and he will go over for an Amana Bank try.
Lions attacking the spaces, showcasing the physical dominance that they possess. Patriots on a roll.
Not had the best day off the boot. A bit slow with setting things up, but this time around, scrum fed by Senuth. To his back line. Through the hands they go. St. Peter's College. Numbers on the outside. Vishenka draws and passes. Here goes the number 14. In fact, the number 11 keeps the ball in a single hand, beats a couple of players, and he will go over for yet another Amana Bank try. Rounding it off under the posts, does Divanka.
The Patriots to get that score. That was Zayaratna in the corner. A slight step to get him pace. He was half committed to offloading it to Vishenka, but realized there was no man chasing him, or the closest one was way far ahead, and he had plenty pace to go right underneath the post. And
Shenuka, St. Peter's College, hot on attack. To the line they go. Wahab with numbers, step in, beating a couple of players, and Wahab will go over for the
Play scrum off, sniping through. Had plenty numbers on the outside. Everybody thought he will go outside, but he say I'll cut back inside. I'll score one myself.
34 points to 3. A handsome 31-point lead for St. Peter's College as they sit pretty here. Vishenka preparing. Collected by Thurstan College. Did they this kickoff in this second half? Feed in the scrum. At number 8 is Shenuka. He breaks down the far side. Blind side. Bumping off a couple and he goes over for an Amana Bank try. The first of this second half as St. Peter's College start from where they left off. Sudarshana. St. Peter's College making easy work out of St. Thomas's. Also now under 19 rule variations. The scrum has to be balanced out with the 8th man going back to the line. 7-man scrum for both teams. Ball squirts out. Here goes the Thurstan College players, and will he score? No, he won't. Just held short. Number 5 needs to get out of there. Nimsara. His teammate helps him, but a bit too late. Another penalty advantage coming. And I think Nimsara too will be in a bit of a spot of bother. He was cynically fallen on the wrong side, but Thurstan College score.
To the decision of the game, but this is going to be an important moment in this game for Thurstan. They need to make sure that they believe. They need to make sure that they are the beat rights. Now a solitary number 8. To the back it goes. Space, pace. One man to beat, and now will go to the distance.
Sealed. Well, it was so when the first half ended, but St. Peter's College just finding their feet again in this second half in the number 10 jumper. Puts boot to ball, and that's why he's in the number 10 jump.
Just stopped short of the try line. Petra still with advantage. The forwards will hit out a couple, but referee decides that there was no advantage. They will have to take it from the correct mark. St. Peter's looking for the 50-point score, and they will get it through their skipper.
Control the game from then on. We worry in signs for the other teams looking on.
Finish the game on a high with a score. Yet again trying to set it up, but the sack was illegal, says the referee, dragging them down. So penalty in favour of Thurstan. Oh well.
Enough is enough, says Veeraratna. As he says, thank you very much for coming. Key stats from this game. 51 points to 8. St. Peter's College running away with the game. 9 tries for them with them converting 3. Thurstan College just 1 try and 1 penalty. Netshan Manthusha from St. Peter's in the number 13 jumper, the outside centre, was awarded the Swiss Tech Player of the Match.
Our forests come in many forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.